Hello people, it's that time. Yes, it's that time again. So, welcome everyone to my live stream and welcome to the channel. My name's Danny C. Let's get down to business, shall we? I hope everyone's doing good and I hope everyone is well. So let's get straight to it then. So for this evening, on my Tuesday evening lobby services, I'm going to be throwing down the GR1 lobby in any moment. So a bit of a format, of course, where you could do some practice. So there's going to be some practice. Please yourself to do a qualifying lap if you wish. Once a bit of practice is overdone with, we'll crack on with some open lobby sprint racing action. I hope everyone's doing good. So let's get straight to it then. So first things first, we've got a couple of people who joined in the chat to say hello. Indeed, Stig, welcome along. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. For those who don't know, he has a channel for those who like to go and have a look. He does open lobbies, Gran Turismo World Series, league racing ventures, as well as that. And of course, daily races sometimes. So indeed, Stig's your guy to go and check out for those who like to go and look at his content. So appreciate you passing by. So we've got Alex. Welcome along, Alex. Thank you for tuning in. Hope you're well. Jacko, welcome along. I'm not too bad, thank you. Hope you're well. And welcome to the channel as well. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I've seen your notification before I went live. So for those who are new to the channel, then for those who don't know, get to know. I do open lobbies normally on Tuesday evenings in different car categories. Some league racing ventures and so on. So yeah, good to hear, Jacko. Good to hear. So I'm going to be going to the lobby section. Official sent me here. Yeah, I know Official will obviously... it's just like going back to, well, quite a bit ago when we were racing in the same lobby. So obviously we had some good races in Skelly's lobbies some time ago. So but yeah, it's like we're getting the band together, isn't it? So yeah, so we're going to be kicking off the open lobbies at Dragon Trail in the seaside layout with a bit of practice. So 5 laps, of course. You can change the brake balance to how you like it. BOP is on. Grid start with 4-star check is on. Only thing I've got to bear in mind also is the ghosting during the race. So if anybody's happy with the ghosting being set to week, unless you want me to turn it off and let me know. Shortcut penalty set to week. Yeah, and everything else is just spot on. So let's get the lobby open. Week is good, okie dokie. Because I did have it off at one stage for quite some time. And then obviously when I've gone to, okay, well, do like a full reset or something, and then it's like going back to, well, like to basics, which obviously I had, from top of my head, about a lot of bits and pieces that have gone in, and so got our friend Jacko in. So welcome, Jacko. And we've got another person in as well. So we've got Alex. Welcome, Alex. 4 people in, 2 initializing. And there's our friend Official. Welcome along. So we just need another person or 2, and then I will announce the countdown to the race. So we've got Official in the Genesis, Alex in the Porsche. And there's Jacko in a Mazda. So quite a variety here. I'm just gonna stick with the Audi. I'm gonna go with the Audi. So a bit of a feel with the car and track, and then we should be able to get another person in or two. Then I'll announce the countdown to the race. Flat out through the chicane of death. Well, sort of. Just need to get the lines tidy. Bushy's in. Welcome, Bushy. Yep. So I hope all is well, official. So I've got another person, Philo. So I think we've got somebody behind who's on a flying lap. I could be wrong. Okay, so I just pulled over to one side for the time being. And then we'll announce the countdown to the race. Race starting in... We'll give it 6 minutes. We'll give it 6 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. Smiley face. Okay, so that's that sorted. So I've got a couple more people in. Zach is in. Welcome, Zach. No worries. We'll just get one flying lap in, maybe another. Oh, got a bit deep there. Just need to lift off a touch instead of trying to take it flat out. But we are getting into the groove with things. hop, skipping and jumping over the curb. So I've got 2 people together. Sergeant's in. Welcome along, Sergeant. Hope you're well, my friend. Just on the flying lap and then see how I get on this stint. See how I get on this attempt. Yes, welcome along, buddy. Thank you for joining and thank you for tuning in. I'm not too bad, thank you. Hope you're well. I am on a flyer, so I'm not sure if you're on a flying lap. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. I'm not first to where I've qualified here. And we've got Marty in. Marty's in the lobby. Welcome along, Marty. So I'll just park it here for a moment to get myself ready for what the first race has to offer. Okie dokie. Roiki is in. Good evening, Roiki. So we have got, obviously there's 11 of us in. So there is a few slots available for those who wish to jump in. So we'll say hello to our friend Roiki. Hope you're well, my friend. So I've got Roiki right behind as well. Parking right next to me also, as you do. In the meantime, I'm just going to have a look at who we got out on the track. So there's 12 of us in, so we've got JetBlue Chest was just joined. Welcome along, JetBlue. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. So let's have a look at who we got out on the track. So we've got Sergeant in the Audi. And there is Jacko in the Bugatti. And there's Official in the... Is it a Toyota or is it a Peugeot? Yeah, it's a Peugeot. And we've got Philo in the Porsche. Super Soda's in. Welcome along, Super Soda. And there's Alex. And there's Zach in the Genesis. And there's Bush. And there's Marty in the Toyota. And there's JetBlue in the Toyota. Roiki in the Toyota. And then is the Matt. I've got Weege who's in. Marty's going to change cars. He's going for the TS050. So, sparing a moment to say hello to people. Hello, people. Please be civil and respectful to other races and have fun. Okay, so 6 minutes has gone by. So just want to wish everyone the best luck on the race. And have a good one, of course. And let's have a clean race as well. And if you accidentally hit someone, if you feel it's your fault, you know, just pull over to one side, give the place back to the person you made contact with. Take your time dealing with that. Don't rush it, you know, just take your time, find somewhere safer to pull over to one side and give the place back to the person you made contact with. So, without further ado, let's get this first race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For those who are just joined, grid start with 4-star checkers on. Let's do this. Yes, Super Soda, good luck to you, my friend. Thank you for tuning in and for joining. So Jack goes on pole. That Bugatti shoots off the line. Come on, let's do it for Audi. Almost hitting the wall, so I think somebody's had a casualty there. Not too sure what happened behind me. But I am still within attacking distance of Jacko, who is currently leading with myself in second, Felio in third. Just the way that the Bugatti carries speed through that corner, it's just unbelievable. Just need to try and capitalize it best I can. Currently setting the fastest lap of the race. Oh, Jacko almost lost it, and I had to control the throttle to try and not get compromised with them curbs over the edge. Oh, she's left. 2 laps to go. Official made it to 3rd place as we head into the penultimate lap. A bit slow out of that chicane, unless he's just saving the battery. Kajoon's in. Good evening, Kajoon. Thank you for joining. Welcome along. Oh, Jacko's feeling the pressure, and Danny sees through somehow. Hope you're well, my friend Kajoon. So I just need to get the job done now with 1 lap remaining. Just need to survive if I can, which I have done. Around the final couple of corners, and Danny C takes the win at Dragon Trail. Get in there, Danny. GG, Jacko. Well done, everyone else. Right, that's the first race over done with. Grab the replays if you want them. And because the winner chooses a track, I've not got a certain track I have in mind. So I thought, we'll just pass the baton on to Jacko because he had the win on his side. And then so and just spare a moment to congratulate him. Well done for what is a cracking race, of course, regardless. So do you want to choose a track for us, Jacko, please, if there's a certain track you have in mind? Yeah, Le Mans. So we'll go through the results as we've got myself taking the win with the fastest lap to my name. Jacko in second. We've got Official in third. Felio in fourth. JetBlue in fifth. Sergeant in sixth. We've got Super Soda in seventh. Alex in eighth. Roigi in ninth. Marty in 10th. Zach in 11th. And there's Weege, Bush, and Matt's the only ones to retire from this race. So Le Mans it is. So we're off to Le Mans for the next track, and we'll add the chicanes. So we'll get 3 laps or something. 3 laps. I think 3 laps would do. So we'll just get it onto evening, and we'll get it into this setting, of course. no issues with everything else. It's just them little things. So yeah, 3 laps, obviously, because it's a much longer track. Yeah, the 919s are still crazy on the acceleration, but it's just the top speed what's which I've discovered whilst doing the Nations Cup race at some point. Then, so I'm gonna be in the Toyota for this one. So we'll say hello to our friend Kajun. I've had a chance to say hello to him on the chat. Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with the Toyota. So there's 16 of us in. Thank you very much for your continued support. So race starting in, we'll give it 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap if you can, if you get a chance. So I just need to get the feel of the track also. And this is one of the latest hypercars models that I've got on the Gran Turismo 7 game. And just imagine if they added a few more. For example, the Ferrari 499P, the Porsche 963. And the Aston Martin Valkyrie. Just imagine. Obviously, there's 6 cars that have been shown about what's going to be added to the game, of course. But we don't know exactly what the other 2 are going to be. So, we'll just have to see how that goes as we go along. Yeah, Cadillac would be good. That Genesis flies off. Brendan's in. Welcome along. Good to see you, buddy. I'd say you in a bit, and I hope you're well. It's alright, I'm not on the fast lap, I'm just getting a sighting lap to see how the track and car feels. And that's for the Nations Cup race I did at Le Mans in changeable weather conditions, as well as the daylight, nighttime, daytime racing, which is the one that I enjoyed a lot. So we'll just let this person by. And obviously, as you saw that, the Nismo's obviously quick on the qualifying pace, because there's like a little trick for when you get a bit more speed with the and a bit more battery whilst playing with the brake or something. And then obviously the issue with that in the race is that it chews the tyres off. That's one of the issues of where you just got to have to manage the best you can. Whereas the the Audis, the Porsches, you will have no issue with tyre wear. We'll just park it here for a moment. Right, so we'll have a look at who we got out on the track. So there's 16 of us in still, okie dokie. As we've got Kajun in the Toyota, Roiki in the Toyota, Super Soda in the Hyundai, Marty in the Toyota, JetBlue in the Nismo, Avlotchi in the Toyota, Felio in the Porsche, Zach in the Genesis, Alex in the Audi, Weege in the Toyota, Ian Holly in the Porsche, and there's Sajin in the Audi, and there's Brendan in the Audi with the Cadillac livery, and there's Jacko in the Genesis, and there's Danny C, and there's Official, which I believe is in the Genesis, which he is. Right, just double check that Evo Racing still. Yep, so we'll see if they're on a flying lap. Obviously there's some that will manage to get the laps in and some won't. Okay. So let's get this race underway, shall we? Race started soon. Have a good race, good luck, and let's have a clean race as well. So race 2 of the evening. Let's get down to business and do the talking on track as we begin the next race in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. For those who are just joined, grid start with 4-star checkers on as well. Alright, I'll pull over to one side just to give you all the heads up. Wherever I'm placed, then obviously I can just pull over to one side and let other people by. Unless I'm starting in the back of the grid anyway. So I'm in P8. tackles at the moment. Somebody else is having a moment. That's Alex. I don't know if it's just me or is it some lag that's kicking off. I'm in Zach's Slipstream. Let's go. We're making up some ground. We're making progress. Brendan's got a 1 second penalty, so just gonna have to be patient on the approach. Oh. Whoa, there's a bit of pushing and shoving. Stay chilled. Officials on the move. He's got a half-second penalty. Welcome along, the creator. Thank you very much for tuning in. Enjoy your beer. Don't get too drunk though. I hope you're well, my friend. And yeah, I'll be on till approximately 8 o'clock because I'm on kind of a busy schedule for this. Oh, that was erratic from the Austrian driver. And we're through. Officials got the energy deployment activated out of the corner. Bit of ghosting going off there. Got Felio with the acceleration of Porsche is just mental. Oh, I felt a bit of almost had a slide that kept it pointing in the right direction somehow. Somebody gone wide. So we've got Super Soda in the lead, JetBlue in second, Rowicki in third. Brandon's making a move, the Austrian's got a 1 second penalty. Two people behind with time penalties dished on their dashboard. And then a nice bit of slipstream from Brendan. Whoa, that was very, very naughty. No, it's not to do with you, Brendan, and it was somebody else. And having noted that there was some interactive driving there from that person, then just want to give him some time out. Because you simply, you know, just don't ram somebody and carry on like that. It's just there's just no need for it. And then we've got Zach in there also. Always lost it. So on the last lap, Super Soda in the lead, Rowicki in second, Sargent in third. So we have got the Austrian with a half-second penalty for abusing track limits. Right, within striking distance of Alex. Just have to be super mindful on the lag. I saw something on the radar which didn't look nice. Bobby Vegas. Welcome along. Thank you very much for tuning in. Hope you're well, man. Hope all is well. So for those who don't know Bobby Vegas Gaming, he has a channel for those who'd like to go and have a look at his content. I'm sure you won't mind that. So he does daily races, open lobbies, some league race adventures. So Bobby Vegas is your guide to go and check out for those that like to go and have a look at his content. Yes, GGCU Super Soda. Well done. Yeah, there's just a couple of people that it's just needing some timing out. Yeah, and erratic as well. And I saw that from my own eyes. So just don't take it too personal, buddy, because it's just not fair on me. It's not fair on anybody else. Alright, so that's that person dealt with. And who else? Okay, Doty. So that's a couple of people dealt with in that manner. So we'll grab the replays if you want them, and let's go and spare a moment to pass the baton on to Super Soda to choose a track if he has a certain track in mind. Yeah, good race regardless. Good regardless. Okie dokie. So Nick Speed's there. So we've got Super Soda taking the win with Rowiki in second, JetBlue in third, Official in fourth, Marty in fifth. We've got Sajid in sixth. We've got Felio in seventh. We've got Flot in eighth. We've got Weege in ninth. Myself in 10th. We've got Regular Metal in 11th. We've got Brendan in 12th. Kajun in 13th. We've got the German in 14th. We've got Zach in 15th. Jacko's the only one to retire from this race. So Marty's left. Thank you very much for joining, Marty. Hope to see you again soon. So Fuji it is for our next destination. Bring it back up to 5. Yeah, if you need time out to be, you can do. Obviously, just you can spectate a bit if you want to. Unless there may be some people that wants to race this one, then yeah, we'll see how the situation pans out. So yeah, you just you can spectate if you want. Get entirely up to you. So we've got. Right, so race starting in 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. So Nick speeds in. Going back in the Audi. Okie dokie. So let's head out to the track. Oopsie daisies. Not the ideal start of a lap. But I'll just get onto the runoff area and start the track the long way around. That lap should do it. On the week, he's taking the top spot for the time being. And there is Nick. In the McLaren, of course. Excuse me. Whoa, Jacko just went sideways for a moment there. Tokyo drifting the Bugatti. Because he had to. He had to. Might as well. Storm's in. Welcome along, Storm. So I've got 15 people in this lobby. Make that 16, I think. 15, obviously. Hope you're well, my friend. So let's have a look at who got out of the track, because we've got Ruiki celebrating like he's got the pole position, the lap of his life in the Audi. We've got Juice in the Porsche. We've got Nick in the McLaren. We've got Blazed in the Toyota. We've got Alex in the Audi. We've got Otings in the Porsche. We've got Sargent in the Audi. We've got Official in the Toyota. And we've got Storm in the Hyundai. We've got Jacko in the Bugatti, tagging along. And then we've got myself, Kajun in the Porsche, I believe. And there's Ivan Ossi. So 15 of us in. One spectating, of course. And so we've got a full lobby now. Full lobby indeed. welcome to whoever's joining in. Remia. Welcome along, Remia. Hope you're well. So, the race is starting soon for those who are just joined. A good luck, everyone, and let's have a clean race as well. So be very careful in turn 1, because it's a very heavy braking zone. So just be mindful where people are braking and so on. Okay, so without further ado, let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. So it's an Audi 123. Who's going to be last on the brakes? Knew that was going to happen, but we kept ourselves pointing straight forward. Oh, almost. Somebody spun round, that's Nick. Unlucky, buddy. Blaze is going to have like a penalty for abusing track limits. He won't serve it this lap, but he'll serve it on the next one. Oh, outbraked himself, made him think. So we somehow managed to call our way back to the battle of P3 after lap 1, after the chaos that's been developing at turn 1. So we've got Sajjan in the lead, with Jacko in second, Rowiki in third, myself in fourth. Rowiki trying to break the toe, and so is Sajjan. That Hyundai's got some legs. Jacko's got a penalty for, I'd assume it's abusing the track limits. Jacko served a penalty for the track limit violations, which should inherit me to get on to P3, which I am P3 now. Roiki's gone way wide there. Still got a bit of a slip, and then Jacko's just losing out a little bit on the straight whilst in that slip in that Bugatti. So on the last lap now. Stiggy Boss is in, welcome along. Hope you're well. Ottings is dirty copy. I saw that coming. Then I realised he's got a half-second penalty for abusing the track limits. No problem. So well done to Sajin on the win, Rowiki in second, myself in third. Right, that's that race over done with. So another podium from my side. GG's indeed. So I just want to sort this one out in a civil manner. Don't take it too hard, buddy. Just have some time out, please. Okay. So that's another person I had to kick out. So thank you very much for joining Kajun. I appreciate your company. Hope to see you again soon. So, do you want to choose a track for us, please? If there's a certain track you have in mind. Grab the replays if you want them. Thank you. GG's. Sajin's thinking. Roiki says he doesn't like the Audi doesn't like my braking style, it seems. No problem. GG to you. Okay. Grand Valley it is. So, where is it? Storm's left. No problem. Thank you for joining, buddy. Hope to see you again soon. If that's you done. So the race is starting in 7 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. We've got Perus in. Welcome, Perus. And that's Grenster. I remember that name there, Grenster. Like, must have raced in one of my lobbies from early in the year in the GR4s or something. So I'm sure they'll remember me also. So I hope you're doing good, buddy. I hope you're well. Jacko's left, no problem. If that's you done, thank you for joining and hope to see you again soon. No problem, and thank you very much for joining and taking part in my races. I appreciate your time and efforts, and I hope to see you again soon. And look after yourself, my friend. Well, there is, because I just do YouTube in general, and although I do have Twitch, but I don't even use it for streaming. So obviously there is a tool which obviously, for when the time comes, you just got to that you can stream from both devices at the same time. So obviously that's just something that I'm more than open to do in all honesty, because let's be honest, the profile on my YouTube channel has just grown very much significantly. From as for myself, when I do my normal job full time, and then working out in the gym, and then obviously spend a couple hours playing this game, and then what keeps me going in general is if it hadn't been for you guys, in my community, then it would be possible. So that's one of the things that I'm more than open to do. Just need to get like a certain app or something, as well as that, and the PC setup will also, which of course will include the graphics and so on. And yeah, Griffster's in. And he's left. So what I've got lined up for later on this week as well is that I'll be doing some Manufacturers Cup races. With tomorrow in the GR4 and Saturday in the GR3. Okay. It's entirely your preference, buddy. You do what's best for you, and then obviously, yeah. From when I've started streaming 3 years ago, something like that. Obviously, I was just doing a league race, as you do. Then eventually, when I was doing some fun endurance races and some league race adventures at the time, until eventually I got around to doing some open lobbies of my own, and then since then that the community's just like gone even bigger and bigger, just through streaming on YouTube alone. So it's your preference there, Brendan. And obviously there is like slightly differences also with Twitch in terms of the typing speed or so, like when you send messages and so, only by a few seconds difference from the moment to you sending a comment in the chat also. But so as for this weekend also, we've got the first of the last three races of the Formula 1 World Championship, as we finish off the season with a triple header starting at Las Vegas, and then I'll be rushing to try and get to watch the race when I can, and obviously then we're off to Qatar for the penultimate round, and of course the finale at Abu Dhabi. And it's Lando Norris's to lose with a 24-point gap, so things could change here pretty quickly. So and it's over to Max to see if he can try and then stay within the mathematical chance of the World Championship. Even if Lando outscores Max by more than 10 points or something, then that's it. Max's battle for the 5th World Championship is done. So let's go and have a look at who we've got out on track. As we've got Sargent in the Audi, Stiggy Moss in the Porsche, and the Super Soda in the Hyundai, and there's Nick in the McLaren, Remier in the Porsche, and there's Alex parking somewhere, unless he's just going around the corner. And then we've got Brendan in the Audi with the Cadillac livery, Rowiki in the Audi, and we've got myself, Grenster, we've got Official, no problem, Official. Thank you very much for joining, and I hope you have a good one, and best of luck on your upcoming league race event or something. And I hope to see you again soon. I appreciate your time, my friend. Take care. So a race starting soon. Have a good race. Good luck, and let's have a clean race. Go on, find me. I'll give it one more look and then see where you're at. And he's parked there. He's parked there. I thought you would be parked there in the car park or something. Yeah. And we've got the cameraman in the process of taking pictures and so on. Enjoying the sunshine. So without further ado, let's get this next race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For those who just joined, grid start with 4-star check is on as well. Good luck, everyone. Yes, good luck to you, Super Soda. Hyundai is super quick off the line. Oh, mind the cones. Mind the cones. Super Soda's had an incident and then gave way to the person who he made contact with. Well done for showcasing your sportsmanship. Sadger's had a moment. So is Brendan. Gave Soda a little nudge. Keep going forward and then look to go for the lunge if I can. That Hyundai is so ridiculously quick on the straight line. It's like it's on another planet. So we've got Rowicki in the lead, we've got Stiggy Moss in second, Remier in third, Gredster in fourth, Super Soda in fifth. And Pat has joined. Grenster trying to break the toe off the flying Hyundai, knowing that Hyundai is so quick on the straight line. And Soda goes for the move. Gets it done cleanly. Oh, Grenster's gone wide. Unlucky, buddy. Right within this slipstream. That way I can gain a few tenths from the American's slip with its superior straight line speed. So I'm currently setting the fastest lap of the race. Didn't kill my momentum off hitting the cone. A battle for P2 is heating up nicely. Sticky boss at the moment. Not sure what happened quite from a far angle. So the battle for P3 is on. So Sajid's right behind me as well. Soda's got a half-second penalty. Can't save it on this penalty zone because it's the last lap and he'll be dished out a 1 second penalty for track limits. Sargent's left. No worries, if that's you done, thank you very much for joining. And I hope to see you again soon. Rawiki gets the P1 with a 1 second penalty. Remy in second, we've got myself in third, having been inherited from fourth to third, with Super Soda, who came across the line third on the road with a 1 second penalty dished out. GG to you, buddy. Grenster in fifth, Brendan in sixth, Nick in seventh, Stingy Moss in eighth. And there's Alex in ninth for when he crosses the line. You're surprised outside of a PSN. Yeah, you know it is like it's just that from the other day when I was going through the replays, and when I see some of the names as well, then that's when I start to realise that you are one of the racers who raced in my lobby in the GR4s, which, for those who don't know, well, now you get to know. I do open lobbies normally on Tuesdays in different car categories or sorts. But I hope you're keeping well, my friend, and appreciate you taking part. And so let's pass the baton on to the winner, that is Rawiki, to choose the track for us, if there's a certain track he has in mind. Okie dokie, Interlagos it is. So that's a bit of preparation. Well, not in these cars, because for the manufacturers, I'll be racing in the GR4s for the upcoming Manufacturers Cup race. So I'm doing GR1 merely out of lack of practice on this class outside of Le Mans and 24 hour. Yeah, it's good to have a variety of what you're capable of driving, and which I have no issue driving anything for what this game has to offer. Yeah, definitely. So this is what I like to throw something different also, along with the where I do GR1s, GR2s, GR3s, GR4s, and other car categories for the game has to offer. And definitely not A plus in GR1 though. Well, I mean everyone's different, so obviously as long as you showcase your clean and respectful racing, that's the main criteria really. So let's head off to Interlagos, as we had a few people joining in for what is going to be the last race, I'm afraid. So at least we get to finish off on the track, which does give me the chance to get the feel of the track and so on. So I hope you're keeping well, Delta Belt. Yeah, because it's in each category of it has its different characters and so on, and this is like the current update where we're going to be managing to make most of until we get to the spec 3 update, which obviously lands as early as 4th of December, somewhat like that, unless somebody tells me any different. So yeah, I enjoy Group C machinery. Obviously, I remember doing one of those daily races in the Group C machinery, from daytime, nighttime, and daytime in unpredictable weather conditions. That's one of the races I enjoy the most. So before I get onto the track, this is the last race of the stream. Race starting in, we'll give it 6 minutes. Feel free to do a fast lap. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It's Danny C. Thank you for your support. There we go. May not feel met whatsoever, but I'm more comfortable with them. Yeah, your preference, buddy, in all honesty. So, things could change pretty quickly for when for what the next update has to offer in December, which is going to be a totally different game in many ways. Oh, I almost started the race then. So I'll just let these people by who are on a flyer. So we have got Stiggy Moss, who's at a slide. Just need to set a fast lap. Stiggy Moss lost it in the background of my radar. Obviously, he's serving a half-second penalty anyway, so. Yes, nice to see you again as well, Pat. Hope you're well. Fernando Button's in. Welcome along, Fernando. Hope you're well. This is the last race of the stream if you just joined. Yeah, I've been playing, well, since 6:15 in the UK. So we're just approaching 8 o'clock. Obviously, I'm going to have to crack on with other things, unfortunately. I think this lap would do. Another 180 turn. Okay, so... So we have got Grenster in the Sauber Mercedes. Yeah, it's pretty fast, especially at Le Mans. And then obviously you have there's Nismo GTR LM Nismo, that's a ridiculously quick car in qualifying when it comes to the energy recovery system, where there's a trick where you can just tap the brakes or something, and then obviously I don't know fully how it works, but I've seen some people excuse me, just putting in some ridiculous times of the Nismo and then paying the big consequence in the race in terms of tyre wear, depending how the weather conditions pan out. So we have got 16 of us in. Welcome along. So let's have a look at what we've got out on the track. So we've got Rowicki in the Audi, chilling in the runoff area, and we've got Delta Bell in the Audi. We've got Stiggy Moss having an adventure at the Senna S's, and we've got Nick Speed in the McLaren, Gerdy Pato in the Toyota, and there's Cap in the Hyundai, and there's Galvez in the Porsche, and there's Grenster in the Group C machinery, the Sauber Mercedes, and we've got Brendan in the Audi with the Cadillac livery, doing some donuts as you do. And there's Alex in the Porsche. There's Texas Fireball in the Porsche. And we've got Seki Pat in the Toyota. And we've got BRTK Tufel in the Peugeot. We've got Kuhn in the Mazda. And there's Super Soda. So let's get this last race underway. Everybody's in. So the race is starting soon. Best of luck, everyone. Have a good one. And of course, be mindful on the first lap. Likewise, if you accidentally hit somebody and if you feel it's your fault, just pull over to one side and give the place back to the person you made contact with. Take your time doing it. Don't rush it. Just find a safe spot to do it. So let's get this last race underway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Good start with 4-star chickies on too. Could do your best, and that's all you can do, as Winston Churchill would say. Good launch. Go through. Stiggy Moss in the Porsche with that crazy acceleration out of the slow corners, mid-speed corners. Trying to send it around the outside, even though he has a half-second penalty on his dashboard. Oh, Roiki! Well done, Stiggy Moss. Well done for saving Roiki's race by just giving it a little nudge. And Ruiki's got a half-second penalty also. Oh, very close to hitting the back of Stiggy Moss. Copy. Roiki's had an adventure. So I've got Stiggy Moss in the Porsche versus Danny C in the Audi. The Italian going for the move for P3. No chance I could catch that Porsche up. Pretty quick off the slow corners. Unless he makes a mistake. Just need to keep within attacking distance to apply any pressure. A little bit closer than I have been all race long. And you can see the top speed of the Audi taking full advantage also, as we're in the last lap now. I might have a time penalty for going too greedy. Computer says no. We keep going. No, Sticky Boss. Got a half-second penalty for abusing the track limits. No worries, Alex. Thank you very much for joining. Have a great afternoon, great day, whatever you're up to. And I hope to see you again soon. Foot flat to the floor now. Stinky Boss serves the time penalty. And through goes Danny C to take the win at Interlagos. Get in there, Danny. Well played, Stiggy Moss. And respect to you for keeping Roiki's race alive from the end of lap 1. Because without that, it would have been dropping down the order, Roiki. GG Soda, respect to you as well. P6 dirtier than dirt. Well, that person ain't going to be in my lobby. Which, what I do behind the scenes, which most people don't know, is that, well, go through the replays and then just be sure that just don't let some dirty helmets in. So, just to give that, well, the Spaniard some time out. First things first, I just want to spare a moment and say thanks for joining. Subscribe to my YouTube at It's Danny C. See you next time and take care all. Replay saved. That Spaniard's gone, so we're just gonna kick him and yeah, because that way that I can get a better perspective here, because of I didn't want to put too much energy on something that's not out of my control unless I was giving perspective. But I do appreciate you giving me the heads up, and then I'll be able to get a better idea. So no problem, Mark. Thank you very much for joining as well. Although there's only that one race that you've joined in, which is all I had time for. So, yeah. So let me see if there's any lobbies that are going off now that I've finished my open lobby services. Until next time. 07. Okay, so we have got the manufacturers cup race that's happening, that's hosted by Ruffaldinho in the GR4s. So let's see who's in there. Okay. Focus's lobby in the GR3. So we've got Rachel's GT Racing, who is in there as well. So we've got the German Kiwi Boots and Cats doing some upper lobby racing with Rachel. Okay. So, pardon me. So this is what's going to be happening for tomorrow for when our next go live is another Manufacturers Cup race. So last time out, I had a good outing. Obviously, having started 7th and then finished 3rd at Road Atlanta in the McLaren. So just a quick look at the times also. So Lewis is obviously, well, I'm under a second behind Lewis. And you got the two VTS drivers that are in the same car, GT by Citroën, which seem to be the car for both GR4 and GR3. So I'll be on approximately before 5 o'clock UK time also, which is the first of the 3 slots that's available to do your race. And then we'll open the ticket and see what I win. A 4-star roulette ticket. Okay. Not sure how many of these Hondas have I got. Probably loads. So, I'd just like to spare a moment to say thank you very much to those of you who are tuned in to say hello while on the go. Thank you very much to those of you who have been taking part in my open lobbies. Your time and efforts is really appreciated, and I appreciate your support as always. And welcome to the new subscribers to my community. And for those who don't know, I do open lobbies normally on Tuesdays in different car categories, along with some league race adventures as well as that. Anything Gran Turismo World Series related, as well as that. And sometimes daily races for when I get a chance. So yeah, I'll be live tomorrow for the Manufacturers Cup race, which is obviously it's going to be a sprint race. A 12-lap race, of course. So therefore that we will continue to build the momentum from where we left off. I mean, every race is different, so it depends on where we qualify. One race as it takes, and it's the right mindset to have, I'm sure of that. So, right. Anybody liking the content, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Appreciate your support, and every little bit helps. And yeah. So thank you all for watching. Thank you for taking part in my GR1 Open lobbies. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Have a great evening, great afternoon, great morning, wherever you are in the parts of the world, whatever you're up to. And for myself, Danny C, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care all, and bye-bye.